What is up, YouTube? I've got something I kind of want to talk about that's been low-key kind of upsetting me lately. It is all of the lies surrounded around fitness and health in general, either by influencers or big businesses or supplement companies, or it really comes from influencers a lot. For those of you who do or don't know, I work at a gym, right? And I typically talk to new people that come into the gym. And I so often, and I mean all the time, am getting questioned about, hey, I saw this online. Hey, I read this online. Hey, I saw this online. Is this true? And it's just so much misinformation. And it's so much misinformation out there that it's hard to be able to really find out what's real and what's not. And, you have people that are very good, personable people that it's hard to tell if they're telling the truth or not, right? Now me, your boy is different. I'm going to tell you like it is. No BS around here. Again, I ain't selling you no supplements. I'm not sponsored by nobody. I don't say this to make money. I say this to give you an honest, real, this is what it is take, right? And there's a couple things I want to talk about first. First off is revolved around training. There is this misconception that you have to go to the gym 6-7 days a week, or you see it a lot, like people will post videos, and I get it. A lot of it's clickbait. They want engagement on their videos, but they'll do video titles like, this is the best workout split. This is the greatest workout split. This is the best workout split. The only workout split that I use, blah, 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 blah. A lot of the times the people posting those are full of shit. They either do one of two things. They either don't do that split all the time and they just film a video to show to you the split and then they do their own shit on the side, or they truly believe that it's the best split, but it's just not the case because not everybody is the same. Like, not everyone recovers the same. Not everyone is able to push themselves to the same level and or do exercises to a level that is going to get them the results that you're getting from doing that split. Some people don't have that much time. So you say this is the best split 5 days a week, and 70-year-old Jerry, 45-year-old Jerry that hasn't worked out in years is going to come to the gym and go, oh, this is the best split, I've got to do this. And it's not going to work for them. They're not going to be able to recover properly. They're not going to be able to push themselves the same way that this influencer is going to be. Secondly, is influencers a lot of the time. I'm really talking shit about a bunch of influencers right now, but not every influencer is the same, right? I don't think I'm an influencer personally. I'm a content creator. So let's just get that separated. It's not the same thing. You got a lot of influencers that'll come out here and be like, hey, you've got to do this, this, and this, or I work out every day, or I do this, or I do that. And it's like, you don't really know what's going on in their day-to-day life. Like, for an example, last week I did a check-in video, right? And I showed you guys what I ate, what I typically will eat in a day. Well, guess what? On Sunday, because you got to have balance, you have a child. On Sunday, I took me and my family, we went to CC's, and I ate a fuck ton of pizza at CC's. But guess what? I didn't post about it, so you wouldn't have known I went to CC's. You'd think, damn, Mason eats this every fucking day, doesn't he? But here I am telling you the truth. I went to CC's. Sue me. But anyway, you would think, based off of content shown and what is not shown, that these influencers are on their grind 24/7. They never cheat on their diet. They never cheat on their workout. They never have off days. They never do this. And there are bodybuilders out there that do that. There are people out there that do that, but not all these influencers are doing that, right? They'll go and they'll eat Five Guys, and they'll go and they'll eat, Chick-fil-A, but they won't tell you that. So then you think, oh, look at this guy. He's on track. He's eating this every day, all day, blah, 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 blah. And it's unrealistic because they're not even doing that themselves. So they fool you into thinking that it's realistic that you can do that and that they do that themselves when they don't. And so a lot of people get lost in this, oh, well, I saw so-and-so do it on YouTube. And it's like, yeah, but you don't see what they do every day, all day. It's easy to fabricate a video to make you think they're eating like that all the time without actually doing it. Now, like I said, some people do that. And I typically do eat healthy. But every once in a while, I'm going to take my family out of CC's. You know what I'm saying? But again, my point is you don't see that if I hadn't told you, right? And the next thing is supplements. There are so many supplement brands out there, and there are so many people that are sponsored by supplement brands. And they try to make you buy everything under the sun. Oh, my brand is better. Oh, my brand is this. My brand is that. And don't get me wrong, some brands are better than others. That's a fact. And I've been doing supplement reviews of my pre-workout, but I don't have a discount code. I'm not sponsored by them. This is just a pre-workout I'm taking. So I feel a need to do a review on it. Not because I want you to buy it because I make money from it, but just because, hey, this is my pre-workout I'm using. This is what I'm going to do a review on, right? And so they try to tell you have to do all these things. You got to take creatine, you got to take protein, you got to take BCAAs, you got to take pre-workout, you got to take this vitamin, you got to take this mineral, you got to take this thing for this. And it's like they just try to tell you got to take all this shit, and realistically you don't. Now, is it good to take creatine? Yeah, but they'll make it seem like if you don't take all these things, you're not going to make progress, which is just not true. A lot, like even pre-workout, you don't have to take, right? I like it because I like the benefits it gives me, but you don't have to take it. And so they will, it's almost like the cool kids club. Hey, if you're not a part of our club, you're not cool. Hey, if you're not taking all this shit, you're not making the gains you could be taking, which is just not true, right? So they give you this false sense of you have to do these things when you don't have to. Secondly, when it comes to training, I have had so many people ask me, 99% of people that start off at the gym want to lose weight. You have some people that want to gain, right? But 99% of them want to lose weight. And they always hit me with this. So because I want to lose weight, I should do high reps, right? That's what I'm supposed to do. That's what I saw online. And it's like, no, you don't, actually. The way you look and your weight is determined by what you eat. Like, it doesn't matter. You could eat 6,000 calories and do rep ranges of 15 to 20, and you're still going to be the same weight as you are right now. It doesn't matter what rep range you do. And I always have to tell them, hey, look, like, if you want to be strong, do less reps, higher weight. But when it really comes down to it, it's whatever the hell keeps you in the gym. If you like, me personally, I like to do rep ranges of 8 to 12, and like maybe on a heavy set, I might do a rep of 6. I don't typically go lower than 6, and I don't typically go more than 12. I mean, realistically, I don't typically even go more than 10. Like, maybe if I hit 12, I consider that a warm-up. But really, like, 6 to 10 is like my rep range that I like to train at, right? I can lift pretty heavy at 6, and then, you know, I can get a good squeeze and pump and not focus on as much weight and do a good 10. That's not going to determine whether I'm lean or not. That's going to be my food. But I like that rep range enough to where it keeps me coming to the gym constantly. So, like, don't listen to people and be like, oh, well, because I want to lose weight, I got to do reps of 10 to 15. If you like doing reps of 10 to 15, then do it. If you like doing reps of 3 to 5, then do it. If you like 6 to 10, then do it. Whatever the fuck keeps you in the gym. Same thing with cardio. I keep having people ask me, so I have to do the stair stepper, right? I'm like, no, you don't have to do the fucking Stairmaster. You can do the treadmill, you can do the bike, you can do, the elliptical. Whatever is going to keep you consistently doing cardio, then do it. Same thing with exercises. I had a guy today, 72 years old. He had a trainer before. His trainer was making him do barbell squats. I don't know about everybody else, but there's no way in hell I'm making a 72-year-old do barbell squats. A, it's not good for their lower back. Why the fuck are we putting extra weight on their spine? They're 72. Use a belt squat, right? And it's like, oh, well, he told me I had to do barbell squats because barbell squats are the best exercise for the legs. And it's like, well, he asked me, do you do barbell squats? I said, no. He said, why not? I said, because I don't like them. He said, what, so you just don't do them because you don't like them? I said, yeah. I'm not getting paid for this. Why do I have to do something I don't like? Like, don't get me wrong, I do hack squats and belt squats and goblet squats and and leg presses. Like, I do legs, right? I just don't do barbell squats because I don't like them. I don't do deadlifts really because I don't like them. I'll do something else that works the same muscle group. And I think that there's this misconception of you have to do these certain exercises because this person said so. And it's like, no. If you dread the gym and you fucking hate it because someone's making you do barbell squats, then don't do them. If it makes the gym more enjoyable by not doing them, and you could do a different exercise that hits the same muscle group, do it. These people that tell you have to do these exercises are full of shit. There's nowhere that says in order to make gains and be healthy, you have to do squat, bench, and deadlift. Nowhere does it say that. Now, is it good to do them as a foundation for doing other exercises? Yeah, they're good, but it's not a make or break. If you don't do those, you're not going to make progress. You're not going to be healthy. And I think there's way too many people that try to say you have to do those, or there's like a misconception around them that you have to, because you just don't. And last but not least, when it comes to social media, again, shitting on influencers here, I think a lot of people envy social media influencers and or compare themselves. You know, I've said this before, but comparison is the thief of joy, right? These people online, not all of them, but a lot of them, you have to think. You see them take a picture and you go, damn, they did. Some people will even say this, hey, this is my workout for today. And it's like the easiest, barely any volume workout, knowing damn well they didn't do that. They just made a video for it, right? And we'll say this is how they got big. And it's like, no, it's not. You just did that for a video. And then you go and you find the best lighting after you've gotten a pump. You find the best lighting you can, the best angles, take a picture to where you look the best you possibly can. And then you post it and you say, hey, I did this workout to look like this, when it's just not true. And then you have other people that don't know and understand. They go, oh, if I want to look like this person, then I have to do this workout. And it's like, no, they just did that workout for a video, and they probably don't even really work out like that normally. And they just got the best angle and the best lighting. So when you see stuff on social media, don't always believe it, because like 9 times out of 10, that what they showed you is the best they will possibly look. Hands down, the best angle, the best lighting with a pump. You know, sometimes they'll even like not eat to make sure they're extra lean. So take that, you know, don't always take what you see on social media as like law, because sometimes it's not always true. Sometimes you'll have people on social media that have only been working out for a year that look decent, that will tell you things, and you think they know everything, when realistically they've only been working out a year themselves and they don't know everything. So maybe I was rambling a little bit in this video, but take some of the things I said, and if you have any questions about lifting, any bullshit that you think that you see on a video, drop it in the comments and I'll answer for you. Or maybe I'll even make a video about it myself. Because around here, no bullshit. I've been doing this for a long time, 10 years, right? I got a lot of experience. I'm not gonna say I know everything, but it literally is my job to show new people the gym, right? Like that's literally what I do on a day-to-day basis. So I'm pretty good at it. I don't know everything. But if you have any questions, feel free to drop them down. I can do a video on it. That way you don't have to be listening to none of this bullshit people putting on social media. So that was the end of today's TED Talk, because I'm just tired of seeing it and being asked these questions at work. I'll still get asked these questions and it's completely fine, but it's just like, man, if only people didn't feel the need to lie online, right? But I get it. Clicks, get engagements on your videos, get paid, make money. So, but if you've lasted to the end of the video, give your boy a like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.